As we get closer to Christmas, local shelters are getting busier. Animal control offices and pet shelters say this time of the year is known as dumping season. That's when people get a pet for Christmas and then decide they don't want it. 41 NBC's Payne Lewis has more on how to decide if a pet is the best present to give.
People want to go and adopt an animal for a family member or a friend thinking that it's a good idea. And then we have people calling, after the puppy stage is over, they're wanting to return it. They can't handle it anymore.
Animal control officer Jessica McAbee says the Christmas holiday is always tough for her and her co-workers at the Warner Robins Animal Control.
We're constantly getting in strays and we really don't have room for owner surrender at that time.
Just before Christmas, shelters typically see an increase in adoptions and a higher number of people ditching their pets as well. And Animal Control says they're the ones who have to respond. McAbee has seen firsthand how post-Christmas dumping can impact an animal. In fact, that's how she rescued her own dog, Maisie.
She's about a year old now because when she came in, she was about 6 weeks old. I think she came in on December the 28th. So, a very short period. A lady found her almost at Watson at Church's Chicken, her and her little sister, and just like I said, covered in fleas and urine and just in bad shape. And so I've had her over a year now.
Animal Control says they try to be understanding of financial struggles around the holidays and give people donations to try to help them keep their animal instead of dumping them or taking them to a shelter. Because other local rescues, like All About Animals in Macon, become just as packed as Animal Control at this time of year. Volunteer Lisa Goss says you should always take time to consider if a pet would be a good idea, especially if it's a gift for someone else.
We just want to make sure that we stress that when you adopt, it's forever commitment, is forever. So it's a part of your family. And again, it's a forever commitment.
She says the best thing to do is to let the person come and pick out an animal for themselves before you give one as a gift. In Macon, Payne Lewis, 41 NBC News.
Now, if you do receive an animal that you are not expecting or can't handle, you can call your local animal shelter. We have a list of shelters in Middle Georgia and their phone numbers on our website, 41NBC.com.